Hi, third graders. We're going to start reading off today with a question. True or false? Poetry can be fiction or nonfiction. So think about some of the poems that you've heard last week, and then poems that you might have heard in second grade or other grade levels, or that you've read yourself. Is this statement true or false? It is true. Poetry can be fiction or nonfiction. So our goal for today, I can notice and understand that poetry can be fiction or nonfiction. Let's take a look at this poem called Jennifer's Shoes. As I read it, I want you to be thinking to yourself, which is it and how do you know? Jennifer's shoes. We are Jennifer's shoes. We came home in a box. Now we go walking when Jennifer walks. When Jennifer walks, we step out too. One of Jennifer's feet per shoe. We are learning the ways of Jennifer's world, the way that Jennifer's toes are curled, the softness of carpet, the steepness of stair, the curve of the rug under Jennifer's chair, the hole in the heel of Jennifer's socks. We are Jennifer's shoes. We came home in a box. Okay, so when I'm thinking about this poem, it's almost like Jennifer's shoes are the ones that are talking. They're saying we are her shoes. They're telling us what is happening in Jennifer's life. Now I'm thinking to myself, can shoes think and share stories? Well, I know none of my shoes can. So this poem is fiction. Let's take a look at this next poem. This next poem is called Steam. Steam, steam, steam. Boil, boiling, bubbling pot. Looks like it's sweaty hot. Once was water, now is not. Cooking is a clever shaper. Turned it into water vapor. Okay, so when I think about this poem, it is teaching the reader that water turns into vapor when it gets hot. That is nonfiction because it is talking about a true fact. Now, this is a kind of poetry called a lyrical poem. It kind of sounds like a song. It has rhythm and can create a picture in your mind. I can almost imagine myself getting ready to boil up some pasta and that water turning into steam. Let's take a look at this poem. Okay, this poem is called Days and Years. Earth is spinning toward the light. First it's day, and then it's night. Summer, fall, winter, spring, around the sun in one big swing. So let's see, this poem is teaching me that the earth spins and moves around the sun. So this one is nonfiction because it also has facts. All right, let's take a look at this poem. Okay, Flower. In a tickly toque grass, a buttercup offers up yellow nose kisses. Now, the last time I checked, flowers don't give kisses. So this poem is fiction. Now, this is a special kind of poem. It is called a haiku. The entire poem consists of just 3 lines with 17 syllables in total, so it's short. The first line is 5 syllables, the second line is 7 syllables, and the third line is 5 syllables. Haikus usually describe nature or the outdoors, but they can really be written about anything. So this poem is interesting because if a deer does come along and touches its nose on a buttercup, it will make its nose yellow, but the way the poem is told is more of fiction and nonfiction. All right, my friends, so our goal today was to notice and understand that poetry can be fiction or nonfiction. So remember, if you're trying to figure out which one is which, ask yourself, is the poem giving me factual information? Then most likely it is nonfiction. Or is the poem talking about something that really either can't happen in real life or didn't happen in real life? then most likely it is fiction. So what's next? For your next task, you're going to read 3 poems and try to figure out if they are fiction or nonfiction. If you want to read some poetry on epic today, put the word haiku in the search box and find some cool haikus to read yourself. Happy reading, 3rd graders.